Howdy everybody, my name is the Brandt. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. I'm here live at the home studio. And I got one question for you. Do you want to have some fun? I mean, do you really want to have some fun? Don't just be saying it. That's from Seinfeld if you haven't seen it before. But we're going to have some fun. I am just looking to relax and play some Marvel Champions and just have a lot of fun with this. So I'm doing the dream matchup. Okay, the dream matchup. Ultron with his drones against Rocket Raccon aggression. And we are going to try to draw and murder as many minions as we can. Draw as many cards, murder as many minions as we can. So we'll see what we can do. Howdy everybody, it is a Tuesday night here. It's been a rough week already. We had a death in the family today. My wife is actually away kind of dealing with that. And it's just been tricky. I can't lie. Galaxy's Most Wanted has got me down a little bit in terms of campaign and things. So I've been a little less wanting to play Champions lately. So we are just going to relax, have some fun, and see if we can draw a ton of cards. A ton. I think more than a Captain Marvel deck can draw. So that is going to be what's fun. I've been wanting to play this matchup for a long time. And I had a chance to try a couple times. So that's what we're going to do. If you are watching live, go ahead and say hello in the chat. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're watching afterwards, same thing. If you're seeing this somewhere else and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Earlier today, I did an unboxing of Jinja. Later this week, Larry and I are going to try to do a live top 10 list. Try to change things up a little bit and maybe play some Marvel United or some other games. And we'll roll back to Champions soon. We're just waiting for Gamora and Star-Lord. And I think we're going to start a Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign and use them to play with. So that'll kind of be our plan if you're missing some of that. But I want to do some Marvel Champions content because I do so love this game. I got my Mountain Dew in hand. And I'm ready to go. So let's go to the table, everybody. Thanks so much for being here with me live, if you are, for watching it back afterward. All right, so here's the deck I made. So first off, we're going to play Ultron on Expert. We've got our standard set of cards with the Expert in here. We're going to play with the Badoons, the Band of Badoon. So we have 10 extra minions that we can take down. And then, of course, we have the Crisis on Half-World. So we'll shuffle all that together. And then I have my deck here laid out for you as well. In terms of all that, maybe I can zoom in on the deck a little bit. Can I zoom in there mostly? Hold on. Most of it. All right. So you can see the deck here. We've got our rocket cards, and then these are our upgrades. We've got the boots. We've got Lion Weight. We've got Endurance, Combat Training, Battle Fury, Martial Prowess. Here's our allies. Ironheart, Nick Fury, Mockingbird, Heimdall, Groot, and Valkyrie. We've got our resource cards. We've got one power of all of us and one power of aggression. The other 3 double resources. I know Rocket's got a lot of double resources, so it's a little bit of overkill. We've got Hall of Heroes, Avengers Mansion, Helicarrier. Must have Hall of Heroes because we're trying to maximize our card draw. I tried to sneak an Espionage in here because I had Nick Fury and Mockingbird, but I think it was trying to pull too far. And then Beat 'em Up, Relentless Assault, Flora and Fauna, Into the Fray, and another Into the Fray to use for that. So this, I'm not sure here if these are necessary later in the game. I don't know if I need as much of that, but Martial Prowess come out on the table. It's a 40-card deck, so we're playing highly efficient. So basically what we're going to try to do is between Rocket's card draw abilities, Tinker and Murder Jew, plus Nick Fury, Ironheart, Hall of Heroes, and Avengers Mansion, we're going to try to see how many cards we can draw. So we're going to use this tracker. So I'm not really, I'm going to beat Ultron eventually, but I'm not trying to like focus on beating Ultron. I'm focusing on what that card draw would be. All right, hopefully that's back and better. All right, so I've got the Ultron health dial here, but that's not the big to-do. This is the big to-do right here with the card draw. Now, again, I'm having fun with this deck, so it may lose a couple times. I'm not saying this is the world's greatest deck. I think there's a lot of ways you could slice this. Like I said, I actually wanted to sneak 3 Espionages in and try to get them, but there's not a lot of Surge in Ultron's deck in this case. and there's not a lot of spies, so it would have just been a lot of work to get a few more card draws, which may help with that number. I didn't give myself a specific goal here as to what I want to get to for card draw, so we're just going to play and see where it gets to and go from there in terms of everything we're doing. Like I said, just having fun. So if you're here, go ahead and give me a hello, and we can talk through this and just relax and enjoy our time with the greatest superhero of all time, Rocket Raccon. All right. Here we go. So we got this shuffled up, then we'll shuffle up our deck as well. And I always forget to take the first card as the drone. I don't think I'll make too many mistakes. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to make mistakes. Like, I hope to not make mistakes. I feel like I might. The first time I played this deck, I threw the Queen Carrier in, and I took a picture and threw it up on Facebook, and people were like, you can't have the Queen Carrier. I was like, of course I can't. I totally know that. I just missed it. But it doesn't really need the Queen Carrier to work. It was just, hey, more resources to do more things. So, and the trickiest part is kind of the first 3 turns. Then the other thing it can't deal with is Advance and Rage of Ultron if I flip down. So that's the other spot. So I'm trying to constantly get stage 2 to 0 threat before I flip. So that's going to kind of be a big part of what I'm trying to do to keep being able to play. Because obviously once I flip to the stage 3 threat, I'm on a timer and I have to beat him. And who knows, maybe I'll lose to him even after that point. But we're just going to see how many cards we can draw and have some fun. If I die a couple times early, I'll keep shuffling up to play. But we will see how this goes and try to keep our card count. The trickiest part is remembering to count all the cards. All right, first card is a drone. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, look at that. We got our rocket launcher right off the bat and a Queen Carrier. So we're in pretty good shape here. Sorry, it's a helicarrier. In terms of that, because we can get pretty much all this stuff down. So we will put down our rocket launcher. Do we have a way to get... We can do helicarrier with the combat training. Helicarrier with this. And hold the combat training. Could also hold the rocket launcher the next turn. So let's try putting both of these down using those resources. Now we have a helicarrier. We'll use the helicarrier and the double resource to play. Actually, you know what? We will just not use the helicarrier. We'll use this to play the combat training. And then we will attack for 2. Murdered you! This drone, that's 1 card draw. We get the cybernetic skeleton. Ooh, I would love to put that down for survivability, but getting rid of this is kind of a pain. Oh man, that's so good for card draw. Let's do it. So we'll do this and this. Put down the cybernetic skeleton. That'll give us 12 health, which will help with our survivability. So we do. This should be flipped as well in terms of that. All right. So there we go. We got rid of the rocket launcher, which we're going to need. Did I also use both my salvages? Nope. Might have been a way I could have done that and held it, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to have to take a hit here. That's where it gets a little tricky, and then be able to remove some threat. We're going to let that go to the second scheme. So let's draw up. We've got 5 cards. We've got Groot, which is pretty key. We've got Ironheart to draw cards. And we don't really need the pistol because we're going to drop that, although we could use it sometimes to get rid of the drones. And we can tinker it for more cards. All right, so he's going to add 1 threat here. Then he's going to add a drone. He's going to attack me. For 2, plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. I am down to 7. And then he's going to draw a card, which is going to make the drones stronger. All right. So now it is us. So we will, first thing we'll do is attack for 3. We're going to get rid of this drone. Murder it, draw a card. May not be able to leave that up there. We get it into the fray. So now we can use these 2 to put Ironheart down, draw a card, Relentless Assault. That's our 3rd card. Then we will play let's see. I'll put Groot down. Yep, we'll play Groot. We can hold one of these cards. So we'll hold this pistol. We'll use this, hold that, stay here, use Ironheart to get rid of one, and just leave Groot to block. All right, there we go. Draw back up. So sorry, we're doing bonus card draws, so not total card draws. It's not like Stay Alive and all my cards. It's just all the bonus ones that we're getting. All right, so here's what we got. We got to beat 'em up, Flora and Fauna, Rocket, Pistol, the Boots, all the works. So we're doing pretty good with survivability. In terms of that, we'll probably want to get rid of this to get rid of the drones. So we'll put one here, drone, block with Ironheart. He's going to attack for 2, 3, and he gets a tough status. Ironheart is gone. Then he's going to attack me for 1. I am down to 6, saving Groot in case he draws an attack me card like Assault. So he will add 1. Groot will block. It'll be 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. And no more Groot. So that kind of stinks. All right, I am Groot. So now we've got those there with the doubles. So probably makes sense to spend 3 of these. I did add 1 there. Yep. Okay. So we will spend these 3 in order to get rid of the upgraded drones. We will then attack one of these, murder it, draw another card, and then we will play the Helicarrier to put the pistol down to attack this one, defeat that one, draw another card, 2 tokens on that. So we're at 5 cards, and now we've got the cannon, huh? So if we flip down, we could get rid of the pistol. That threat will go, but I don't think it matters. I think we're just going to have to let it go. Otherwise, we're going to sit here and take damage. So we will flip down. We will tinker the pistol for 2 more card draws. Oh, we get a mansion, huh? Wow. All right. So we will get rid of Valkyrie, beat 'em up, and Mockingbird to play the plasma cannon. And we'll hold the mansion and put 2 on that. And away we go. So we're letting that scheme go. Draw back up. We got this to put our rocket launcher back on top. Avengers Mansion. Pistol if we want it. We don't need it anymore, so we'll see how it all goes. Although we can cycle with the pistol, which is nice. Okay, where are we at now? We're adding 1. Then he's scheming for, if it's a scheme, plus 2, so a whole bunch. So this is going to pop. And we put another drone out. And then that will scheme for 1. And he will draw. Each player puts another drone out. All right, there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spend 4 to play Avengers Mansion. When we use the salvage, we're going to put the rocket launcher back on top. We will exhaust to heal 3 to go to 9. We'll use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. That's our 8th card we've drawn. Then we will play the rocket pistol. Actually, we'll play it with the Helicarrier. And then we will recycle it or tinker it for 2 card draws. So we're up to 10 card draws. Draw 2. Ooh, look at that. Nick Fury. Ooh, I'd love to get him out. But we shall not. So we will spend these 3 to put the rocket launcher out. Flip. The rocket launcher's got 2 on it. I'm going to need battery packs. I'm going to fire that. That's going to hit Ultron to get rid of this. It's also going to kill both of these drones, drawing 2 more cards. And it's an I've Got a Plan. And that's going to get us up to 12 card draws. We don't really have anything we could play here, so we're just going to hold these for next turn. Draw 2. Our survivability is going to be a little low here, so this is a tricky turn. We may not make it if he assaults us or anything. All right. So here we go. He's going to add 1 here. We're going to let him add a drone, which is going to give us another card. Then he's going to attack us, which will add a drone. So he's attacking for 4. Another drone, so 4. And put the Badoon into play. So it's 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. We go down to 1. Uh-oh. This may not have gone well. I had a lot of allies in here. I probably should have got Nick down instead of the cannon or the rocket launcher. All right, and then 2 cards. So this one's going to be a Badoon Grunt. And this one's going to be he heals. He can't, so it surges into Crisis on Half-World. And we'll flip down and get rid of that. Woo, although we can't heal with that. All right, let's see what we can do now. So we're going to have to play Nick as much as I want this Hall of Heroes. All right, Avengers Mansion for a card draw. Flora and Fauna. And then we will play the Hall of Heroes. See if we can somehow survive this. And flip up. We will attack with the rocket launcher, which will kill... Well, you know what? We'll kill one of these with the particle cannon. Murder him. Did we do that 1 card? Let's assume we did. So now we're at 14. 2, 3, 4. Oh, do we even draw this card? I don't think I readied that and drew. So I think I should have another card. There we go. Then we will fire the rocket launcher, which will kill these 2, plus this grunt. That'll draw us 2 more cards. And we have killed 4 minions for our Hall of Heroes. Then, wow, we will play Nick using Reload, Into the Fray, Relentless Assault, and our Helicarrier. Play Nick, draw 3 cards to go to 20. 1, 2, 3. And then we will put out a battery pack with 2 counters, load up the rocket launcher. We will put out the Lion Weight, and we'll put out Booster Boots. So we got all that stuff in play. We'll use Nick to get rid of this 2 threat. Woo! All right, so the Booster Boots can take the damage there. Let's see how this goes. All right, we're at 1 health, so we're going to have to flip down and heal, but that's okay. We're doing all right. All right, let's draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got a Mockingbird, a battery pack. Battery packs are good. So we can recharge our rocket launchers, which are what we really want. You know, we've got card draw galore right here. Yeah, I'm just going to tuck... Well, no, I guess I should leave it out here so I see it. All right. He's going to add a threat. He's going to add a drone. As soon as it comes out, I will lie in wait. It's dead. It's another one. Overkilled. Murdered you. Draw a card. It's Valkyrie. Then he will attack. Place a drone. Block with Nick Fury. Blocked. He's gone. He attacks for 1. I'll use the Booster Boots to block that one, and then we just have to hope this doesn't attack us. Nope. He heals. He can't. He surges. Oh no, it's a gang up. I got nothing. He's going to add one, and he's going to kill us. Ah, man, I was doing so well. All right, we'll reset and try it again. Yeah, that's the tricky part. If I don't, it's that Groot that died early on. It was tricky. But usually I get to the point where I'm fine. I just, I'm not sure. Took a lot of damage. All right, well, we got to 21 card draws. I thought we were set. I thought we had turned the corner. At some point, you get so many allies out, it's not a big deal in terms of all that. But it was tricky with that Crisis in Half-World. I had to flip down. I guess I could have stayed flipped down to heal again the next turn, or I could have gotten rid of the plasma cannon, I guess. Was the other option. All right, we'll try it again. Oh, I was excited about the number of cards we had drawn. Yeah, it's one of the parts I got to set up the survivability before I can start really pumping out the card draws. But it's hard to pass up Hall of Heroes and Avengers Mansion when your goal is to kind of do all that stuff. If I can get a Nick Fury turn 1, it really helps me stay alive longer. Because as you can see, I can generally keep the threat under control. All right. There we go. First one's a drone. Shuffle these. Put the Crisis on Half-World back in. 22 health, back to 0 card draw. Yeah, and I was playing this prior. It was more often than every other time that I kept things under control. Usually it was like turn 3 or 4 where I was having more trouble. There it got later, like 5 or 6. I just didn't get any more allies that I could put out. I passed up Mockingbird early. That was probably silly. Not recognizing I needed some of those stuns and times to heal. I thought with those rocket boots and everything I'd be okay, but tricky. I wonder if I missed an overkill or something. Oh, I think I did. Didn't I overkill one of the grunts, which means he should have been at 20, so I should have still been alive because he should have just healed from that card. Oh, that stinks. I don't know if I can go back to what I had. I missed it. All right, so I got to slow down a little bit because I had it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see, there you go. There's Hall of Heroes and Avengers Mansion right off the bat. Those are hard to pass up. The battery pack can just be cycled. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to try. All right. So let's go ahead and get this Avengers Mansion out and draw a card. There's an Endurance, which would really be my smartest play. So let me go ahead and do that. I will flip, and I will get rid of this one. And I drew 1 card with the Avengers Mansion. So I'm at 12 health. All right, draw back up. So there's that skeleton. If I can get that and Hall of Heroes out, that'll be my goal this turn. As much as I'd like to have Heimdall to block. All right, 1 threat here. He's going to add a drone. He's going to attack me for... Get it tough. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 is 5. I go down to 7. I'm so mad that I missed that because I would have kept going. Howdy, Matt. I'm just having fun playing Rocket against Ultron because it is super fun and I'm trying to maximize my card draws. So hopefully you'll join me here. I actually messed up. I thought I had to reset, but I had missed an overkill trigger. And then I surged one of Ultron's cards I didn't need to. So I'm resetting, seeing how I could do it. I was at 21 card draw at that time. All right, he's going to draw a drone factory. So this will have 4 on it. That's actually kind of a pain. And I put another minion and then add a threat to this. This is going to be at 6, huh? Ooh, that's not one I've dealt with early on. So let's see. All right, not a lot we can actually do there. Will not be good. All right, so we will Avengers Mansion, draw a card. That could be helpful. We will play Hall of Heroes. We will play the Cybernetic Skeleton. That'll give us 10 health. Then the question is what and how we get rid of things here. All right, I guess for now we will kill one of these drones. That's going to flip, and then he's going to scheme. It's going to be rough. But we have this, so let's hope that it's all going to work out. We will flip down, and this could get messy. I'm really mad at myself in that other game because I had the control. All right. That's 2 card draws. Not amazing so far. There's our Mockingbird to stun. So between Into the Fray and the stun, we could be in good shape. All right. He will add 2 threat, so this scheme's going to pop. We'll add another drone. Then he's going to scheme for 1, 2. Put the grunt into play. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to have to use that Into the Fray. That's going to be at 6. And then he's going to draw a card, which is the Assassin. Oof. And not an easy way to get rid of all those, huh? All right. We will draw a card with Avengers Mansion. We've got the battery pack. So then what we will do is we're going to play Into the Fray. We're going to heal here. Nope. We're going to flip. And we are going to play Battle Fury. We're then going to attack this Badoon Assassin. And then lose a health in order to ready. Then we're going to thwart 2 off of this scheme. Don't attack me. All right. Then we will... I don't have enough cards for Mockingbird, huh? This is getting a little frustrating. I've got to play Into the Fray. Okay. So then I'll play Into the Fray. And I will kill this grunt. And I'll remove 4 here. That will give me another token on this. And overkill, so I draw a card. That'll give me enough. So then I will play Mockingbird. When I play her, I can get a card back from here. So I'm going to go get my rocket launcher, put it on top. And I will use her to kill one of these drones. And stun him. Alright, if we can just draw I've got a plan. We should be in a lot better shape. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Howdy. Kind of been out of Marvel Champions. Ooh, nice. Blitzball. That sounds good, Randy. Yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm just playing Rocket Raccon against Ultron and just enjoying drawing as many cards as I can. I had a way better start in my other game, and I missed a rule. So I should have been doing better than I can. So I'm trying to get a lot of card draw. Right now I had 3. I had 21 in my other game. But I should get there. So I've got a plan, so I should be able to clear both of these. I'll have to block with Mockingbird, so maybe not quite. But I should get close. And that should be helpful there. All right. We will add 1 here to go to 3. And then we will add a drone. Instead of doing this, he's stunned, so he doesn't attack. And then these 2 attack me to go to 7. I should add 1 more there. That should be at 4. And then I draw Under Fire. Ugh. I get Rage of Ultron. Oh, man. All right, so he's attacking me here. She'll block. Oh, they messed up my plans. And then Crisis on Half-World. Oof. All right, I don't have a large weapon. My largest upgrade would be the skeleton. All right, so I'll have to flip down and figure out how I'm going to survive. All right, so good news is I can draw 4 cards here, so that should be helpful. Did get my boots, so that'll get me up to 7 card draws. I've got this pistol to deal with things. I don't have a blocker, which is a little frustrating. So I've got to get this rocket launcher out, I think, first and foremost. So let me use the salvage and the relentless assault. And I'll spend those and put a card back on top. And I'll put a battery pack back on top. Then, I'm looking. That threat is going to get out of control. I don't have a way to ready, so it's going to be a little tricky. All right, so we'll flip over. We'll use the rocket launcher. That'll get rid of his tough. Kill 3 more drones, so those will go there. Overkill them, in fact. So that will go up to 10 card draws. We're getting back up there. 3 more card draws will give me Nick Fury. There we go. All right. So now with Nick and this beat 'em up and this pistol, with those things we'll play Nick, draw 3 more cards to get us to 13. It's just really fun. It's just a lot of card draws. It's funny to even talk through it because I feel like I'm going to miss something in terms of that, but it's a total blast to draw this many cards in terms of all that. So that is joyous. All right, so there we go, and I need another card. So now we're just trying to figure out how to get rid of that threat. So we have Valkyrie. We've got this battery pack. All right, so let's get rid of combat training to put the boots out. Let's get rid of reload to play lie in wait. And let's use Battle Fury to put this battery pack out and use it to charge this up. Nick will get rid of 2 threat here. I guess if he schemes, I could be in trouble. But, all right, and then we'll save I've got a plan, and I should be able to clear those. Although if I leave 4 on that, I'll be okay, because I could clear it with this. So maybe I should be smart and do this the other way. Not going to make a difference this turn. All right. Here we go. Hopefully we'll be in good shape now. And then we can just flip down and heal. So we'll draw back up. Oh, and I've got the Valkyrie in there in case I get the bigger minions. And again, this particle cannon is eventually going to come out, but I'm not highly worried about it at the moment. All right, so he's going to add 2 here, and to avoid adding the other 2, I'm going to put a drone out, but then I'm going to pop it with lie in wait. So that drone will die, be murdered. Give me another token here. So I've got all these cards now, and then he's going to attack me, put a drone out, Nick blocks. And I add another drone, so then I get attacked for 2. And then I get 2 cards. Let's just hope I don't get attacked. All right, so it's going to be add a drone and add a minion there. Okay, perfect. So now what I will do is I will draw a card with Avengers Mansion. That's 15. I get Heimdall. I'd love to have, but I don't think I can do that now. So instead, I'm going to do Power of Aggression and, what was the other one? Reload to play Valkyrie. That's a lightning, so I'm going to deal 3 damage here. Then I'm going to launch the rocket launcher. I'll end up using the battery pack. So that will sweep everybody here. Also deal 2 to him, so he's down to 20. That was where I made my mistake last time, forgetting that. So these are those cards. So that's 3 more. Gives me 3 more card draws. It's so fun. All right, lots of Into the Frays. I don't need those. Hopefully we're getting more in control. Then what we're going to do is we're going to thwart for 1, 2, 3. So we're going to take 3 off the main scheme. And then play I've Got a Plan with an Into the Fray, ready, and thwart 4 to get rid of this one. That's a lot better. Then, actually, we will get Heimdall out. We will play the Booster Boots with Into the Fray. We will flip down We will cycle the battery pack, or tinker. I keep saying cycle. So that gets us to 20. So we're back to our 20 card draw. We're going to use Valkyrie to get rid of this one threat to keep that as low as possible. Then we're going to use Hall of Heroes for 3 card draw. Go to 23. It's so fun. It's just fun. All right, so now we've got all these characters we can play. So let's get Heimdall in play. These, so we can look at the top 3 cards. And we don't care about drones. I don't like this card, so he'll put this patrol out. We could deal with that patrol on our turn. And then we get to put 2 cards back on top, which will be the battery pack and the pistol, because we played 2 salvages. And then, really should play Mockingbird and be smart. So I will. I will play Mockingbird and stun him. All right, there we go. Now I feel like we're cooking a lot better here. And we can toss these boots if we want to. Yeah, the card draw is amazing. It's so fun. So we're just going to have to heal him up because we're just worried. Eventually I can get him up to 15 health, and then I don't really worry about getting double attacked. It's not as big a deal. Plus I have all these allies here, so should be good. And I've got Groot. I actually end up having too many allies at some point. As you can see, I've got Ironheart now. Nick, and I start going through the deck so fast. All right, 23 cards. So we're going to add 1 here. We're going to avoid adding another one by putting a drone out. He's going to scheme for 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3. So that's going to go to 4. That's including this drone. And then he's going to draw and put this Badoon troll out. We're going to heal to go to 8. Which maybe a downtime would be good. We're going to draw Avengers Mansion and Hall of Heroes. So that's 4 more card draws to go to 27. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to play the... We're going to use... hold on, we got another pistol here. We're going to use a pistol to pay for a pistol. And then we're going to tinker it. Draw 1. Get another card. 2. Once we shuffle up. Yeah, the deck is very thin now. All right, another card. Relentless Assault, so we can go through that other guy. Then we are going to flip. We are going to get rid of 2 threat with Heim. Oh, we can't get rid of threat yet. We got to get rid of him. So we'll do 2 damage here with Valkyrie. And then we will play Martial Prowess. We'll use Martial Prowess. And I've got a plan in order to play Relentless Assault, dealing 4 here. 1 to him, he's down to 19. And we draw another card. And we add 1 here for defeating him. Get rid of that card. We've got a battery pack. We will use the rocket launcher, deal 2 here, deal 2 here, draw another card. 31 cards drawn. Another token here. Now we'll use Heimdall to get rid of 2 on here. We'll use Mockingbird to get rid of 1. We will then use a double resource energy to play Ironheart, getting rid of Mockingbird. When Ironheart comes in, we draw another card, 32. We use Ironheart to get rid of one threat here. I'm just toying with him in some sense now, although I could die on some double attacks, perhaps, under some certain conditions, so I do have to not be totally silly. We will put a battery pack down, and then we will spend these 3 in order to play Groot and get rid of Ironheart. And Groot's just going to sit there, and we have an I Am Groot, and we will load up our rocket launcher again with this battery pack. All right, there we go. We are in shape now. We're going to stack some of these things that get used here, just hoping we don't forget them. Save us a little board space. I'm going to move his health right over here. He's at 8. We'll see how this goes now. All right. Feeling good. Feeling good. There is, I guess, once I go through his deck too fast. Too much card draw. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you're having fun. Like I said, I titled it, Do You Want to Have Some Fun? Because we're just having fun, and we're drinking Mountain Dew and having a good time. In terms of that, I'm sad I messed up that first one, but I think I'm generally back in shape here. 32 card draw. All right, we add one here. We place a minion. A drone, excuse me. He attacks. He can't. He's stunned. I get attacked for 1. I will take it. Oh, actually, I've got rocket boots, or booster boots, and flip. Lose that power of aggression. And then we got 2 cards to deal with. He's going to heal 1. Does he heal 2? Excuse me. He heals 2. He goes to 19. And shadows. All right. So we are going to put out Vendetta. Nope, sorry. First we put this out. He's going to attack me. Valkyrie's going to block 1. For 1. She's done. And then we'll shuffle all these back in and put the Vendetta out. It's just another minion to kill. No biggie. I think there might be such a thing as too much card draw, but this is fun. For sure. All right, there we go. We'll use the battery pack to put that on there. We will draw a card with Avengers Mansion and draw a Lion Weight. Oh, did I put tokens that last turn? On this? I think I did. I think I killed 2. Yep. All right. So we want to use the rocket launcher. So we're going to use Heimdall to get rid of this Vendetta. Then we are going to... Boy, we could just double up the rocket launcher, huh? Or rocket 1, 2, 3... All right, let's just get this going. So we will rocket launcher, deal 2 damage to him here. 2 damage to him, go to 17. Another one bites the dust. We're at 34 card draws. Schadenfreude. It's actually a reasonable way to deal with a bunch of things. So, we could heal using that, huh? But I'll probably just flip down. I think it makes more sense. So we'll use Groot to get rid of 1 here. Not my favorite, because I like to use him to block, but it'll just work. We'll use Flora and Fauna with Into the Fray, readying this. Yeah, it's interesting how Into the Fray becomes less useful here. We'll ready this, and then we will hit Blackjack O'Hare and Ultron. And that will give us another kill and another draw to go to 35 draws. Draw Nick Fury. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So then we will... what have we got here? All right, well, now that we have Nick Fury, we'll stay up. We will hold... we'll hold the combat training. We'll play Nick. Draw 3 more cards. play a helicarrier, and then we'll hold combat training. We'll use Nick to deal 2 damage, bringing Ultron to 13. And we drew 3 more cards. We're at 38 cards drawn. All right. That's how that works. I put those on there. I was going to get rid of that, but I'll do that next turn. Add a threat. Add a drone. Add another drone. Attacks. He attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a dead Nick. Hey, no overkill, no piercing. It's like he's easier than Ronin. And then he attacks me for 2. I go down to 6, or they attack me. And then he draws an invasive AI. So I discard the top 3 cards of my deck, which will actually make me reshuffle. So he will draw a Caught Off Guard. And I will get rid of... What will I get rid of? I think... Oh, I could have used my booster boots, I just realized. I think that's what I'm going to get rid of, though, my booster boots. All right. There we go. And there's 3 on this? 3. Okay. Oh, I didn't draw my hand back up. I don't know what was in there. So I'll just need to draw back up. Sorry. Again, we're just having fun. And then I'll discard 3. I'm a little bit off there, but the point is still here. It's for fun. Yeah, I had to mention Ronin for sure. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's draw a card, because that's always fun. Draw, we get Valkyrie. So then we will use... Oh, we should get this plasma cannon out. Let's get iron. Oh, we got to get rid of that threat, huh? I can get rid of it, but I really just like to heal. So I think we will use Battle Fury and Valkyrie. Oh no, we can just hold Valkyrie. Battle Fury and Helicarrier to play Ironheart. Draw another card. That's 40 card draws. We use Ironheart and Heimdall to get rid of the invasive AI. We will use the rocket launcher to deal 2 damage to each of these. Going to 42 card draw. Bring him down to 11. 2 more murdered. Sounds so violent. Oh, it is. Then we will play... we will flip down and heal to go to 9. We will draw 3 from Hall of Heroes to go to 45. And tinker for 2 with the battery pack to go to 47. So that's 5 more cards. Then we will use Reload to play Lie in Wait. We will use Relentless Assault, a pistol, a reload to play the Particle Cannon. We will use Schadenfreude to play a battery pack. We'll load up the rocket launcher. We'll use Groot to get rid of this one here. And then we will use these 2, Valkyrie and Power and All of Us, to play a combat training. All right, 47 card draw. We will draw back up. We got another Nick Fury. He's back. And a Mockingbird. We could stun him and do all that. It almost gets to be silly. All right. Maybe it's way past silly. Okay, so we got these 3 allies. We got Lie in Wait. We got Ironheart here. They're out here. Weapons, battery packs, all sorts of things. We are ready to go. We are a fully loaded group. All right, so that is set. We will add 1, add a drone, He will scheme for 2. Plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. So this is where we can't, this is where we run into issues if he draws Rage of Ultron or Advance. Nope, Ultron's imperative. So he's going to add 2 more drones, which is 2 more things for us to kill. All right, and this is at 2. Not a problem. All right, so we'll use Hall of Heroes to go to 50 card draws for the game. 1. Take a card here. Oops, we just flipped all those. That was kind of fancy, though. I don't know if it's as fun to watch as it is to do. It's fun. Look at this deck. It's got like nothing left in it. Can almost draw. I guess I'll have to be careful of drawing everything. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll draw with Avengers Mansion. That's another one. We'll use the battery pack to load the particle cannon, and then we'll tinker that for 2 more to go to 53. We will heal to go to 12, or recover, excuse me. Flip. We're going to use Heimdall to get rid of this scheme, and Heimdall is gone. Then we're going to use this double resource to play Schadenfreude. And we will particle cannon and attack all of these, including him, for 3 more kills. That brings Ultron down to 9, puts 3 more tokens here, gives us 3 more card draw to go to 56. It is definitely gluttonous, no doubt. And then that'll put me up to 15 health. All right, then we'll get rid of 1 threat here with Ironheart. Sorry, I used the wrong one. It should have been the rocket launcher when I did that. We will put the booster boots down. We will play Nick Fury to draw 3 more cards to go to 59. And salvage a pistol and a battery pack. Can I play Mockingbird? I can. So we'll play Mockingbird just to stun him as well. We'll get rid of 3 threat off of here to go to 2. We will play, we'll fire at him with the particle cannon. He's down to 5 health. We will play Flora and Fauna to ready this one and put 2 tokens on it. And I have like all events now. Yeah. I will play Valkyrie to get rid of Mockingbird. And then I will remove a threat. And I will play a Battle Fury. Hold a reload. I'm not going to fire that at him. All right. I think the point is there in terms of the card draw, so I think we'll finish him off. I have small aspirations of, you know, getting to 100 card draw, which I think it can do. All right, so now we've just got a bunch of cards. That's the best I can say. All right, so we'll add a threat. We haven't even gone through his deck, which is the other crazy part. He will add a drone, which we will lie in wait for another card draw to get to 60. That's going to give us another thing. That'll be a little tricky. Should have the survivability now for those things. Although if he draws and schemes. That's the one spot that's tricky for me now. So again, I think you can build the deck a lot of different ways. I put the deck list at the beginning. If you want to try something similar to it, I'm sure there's ways to tweak. Like I said, I really wanted to try to put espionages in to see if I could get even more card draws when Nick and Mockingbird are out. I think especially once the deck gets to this point, you could just be triggering those. But there's not a lot of surges, so it's just another way to draw, but it's not super effective. He's stunned. I put a drone out, right? Oh, and I killed it. Oh, it's just silly. All right. And then we get 3 cards. So the first one is a grunt, which will give me another card. Next one is each drone attacks. If none were made, add a drone. Next one is a sentry. And next one is another drone. Look at that. So lots of drones. So Nick Fury goes away. All right. Here we go. So first thing we will do is we will draw with Avengers Mansion to go to 61. Then we will into the fray with Martial Prowess and Helicarrier and Rocket's Pistol on this advanced drone, which gets rid of 2 here and draws us another card. Gives us a kill here. Play another drone. I'm not sure the order on all that. Then we will particle cannon this guy to do 4 to him. And we will fire the rocket launcher, which will kill him outright. And then kill all the other ones with overkill. And that's 3 more card draws to go to 65. He goes down to 3. And we draw 3 cards here. So you can see I haven't even used Beat 'em Up, which is something I was thinking I might try to use. All right, so then we will play Heimdall. Look at the top 3. He can have a 1. He can play another drone against me, although that's kind of a pain. Swarm attack just adds a drone, so we'll get rid of this one. I guess I'll flip down, just maximize all that, and then flip up to take him out. I don't know. What can I do here? Try not to be too silly. All right. Let's play reload. Ready these. We'll attack him with Heimdall, so that'll flip him to stage 3, which puts his imperative out, which adds 2 drones. And 2 threat here. We will then fire through one of those drones, overkilling it, drawing a 66th card. We don't get to damage Ultron here, who's at 27, because he can't take damage, but we get to draw another card. Then we will fire the rocket launcher to deal 2 here. I assume it's simultaneous. Deal 2 damage to the villain in each ship, so that won't deal any damage to him, so that'll just kill another drone. Not overkilled. Now we can deal 4 damage to him to bring him to 23. Oh, wait, yep. Rocket will remove the imperative. We will flip down. We will play battery pack and lie in wait. And we will put a battery pack back on top. We will draw 3 more cards here. We'll use the battery pack to load the particle cannon. 3 more gets us to 69 cards. And then we will use the pistol to play another battery pack. We'll load the cannon again. And then we will scrap this battery pack for 2 card draws. And nothing to play. We're going to get rid of that one. Draw up. So 2 more gets us to 71. We'll finish him off now. I think it's about that time, huh? All right, so she should be at 2. He should be at 4. I wonder if I can kill him in 1 turn. I should be able to, right? All right. There we go. So we drew back up. Going to add 1 here. We're going to add a drone. Although if we didn't, he doesn't get an extra encounter card, huh? So we'll have to be a little bit risky. Go to 3. 2 plus 1 plus we add a drone. Which means we get another card. Which means master plan. What was it? 2 plus 1, so it's 3. So I should have put the drone out. All right, master plan. We'll draw through until we get a side scheme. And there are none. So we add an acceleration token to put over here. All right, let's see what we can do for damage now. This turn, we'll see what we can get our card draw up to. I think I could do a 100 card draw, but I think I'm getting tired of drawing cards and tracking them. So if somebody needed a goal, I would say see if you could get to a 100 card draw. But it's a bit maddening because it's almost like you're holding back. I'm pulling my punches at this point. So let's see what happens if we don't do that. All right. Here we go. So we're going to draw 3, 4 cards. We're going to put the battery pack on this one and draw 2 more. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to 77 card draws. 3, 4, 5, 6. So with these reloads, should be in pretty good shape here for dealing damage. So we will flip, and we will into the fray to deal damage here and get rid of 4 threat. And draw a card, which is Nick. 78 cards. Thing here. That's down to 2. Then we will attack with all of these people for 2, 7. So he goes down to 16. They're all gone. We will attack him for 4, 5, 6. He's down to 10. We will play Nick Fury and draw cards because we're trying to get that card count up. So that's 81 cards. Then I got, no, not her. So I will play Flora. Oh, sorry. I'll play Flora and Fauna to ready this and add 2 tokens to it. Deal 4 damage to him. He's down to 6. I'll attack him with Rocket for 1, 2, 3. He's down to 3. I'll attack him with Nick Fury. He's down to 1. And then I will play Mockingbird, stun him, and go for the kill. 81 cards drawn. There you go. There's our final total. Yep, I murdered him finally. So I think I can keep that threat under control, and I might be able to just keep going. Eventually, this is going to be the tricky part, and at some point I'm going to draw Advance or Rage of Ultron when I'm on the other side, and it could possibly scheme out. And then once it schemes out, I'd have to flip over at that point. So that would be what would stop the deck, because I want to flip down to draw these cards. which I obviously could not do. I have enough control to not do that. But if I'm trying to maximize those card draws, this is what I'm trying to do in terms of that. But there you go, 81 cards drawn. I'm certain I made a mistake somewhere. I know there was one point where I was supposed to draw my hand and then draw 3 off of there, and that was slightly off. But again, like I said, I just wanted to have some fun and play with that. So there you go. There's Rocket Raccon in all his glory against Ultron. People have told me how much fun, and it was kind of an obvious matchup, I think, when you saw the card draw. But it's really cool to see it in action. Shows how strong his aggression is, which I do think is his best aspect, even though I have a lot of fun playing him in Justice and whatnot. But I think that's pretty good right there. 81 cards drawn in a game. Bonus cards, if you will. A lot of fun. So thanks, everybody, for joining me. That was super duper fun. Let me know what you get for your total, or if you come up with another cool thing for Rocket or another plan of somebody else to fight. I mean, I think Ultron adding the drones is probably the best one. But if you try it out, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm the Brandt, and until next time, I hope you step into the portal. Oh, yeah.